guys, welcome to our first episode. I'm excited. Yay! I'm excited to be here. I'm just thrilled. It's really amazing. I appreciate for my already existing subscribers. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate you a lot. You just close somewhere. I really appreciate. So this is gonna be this is the most amazing place you're gonna be comfortable with. I am a very lively person. I generally I'm just a good person. I know the people who can just say, you know that girl, she's good. I mean, she's good. She's really good. I'm that person. So yeah. So this is gonna be live with Liz. We're just gonna be doing live here. We're just gonna be doing everything that is gonna be happening in here. A disclaimer: I'm just a good person who likes good space. I do not have qualifications to be an international and all classy podcaster, but an exciting person to be around. So karibuni to this episode. This is where we're just gonna be sitting comfortable and interact with you guys. Just be giving me the questions, ask me the Q&As, and we will just get to answer them. Yeah. So today with me, I have some of the questions that we're just gonna be talking about, and our topic is focusing on yourself. So yeah, this is one of the most things that they make us thrive. For you to thrive, I believe for you to thrive, you need to focus on yourself first. Self-focus is really an amazing place and an amazing thing that you just you have to deal with it, whether you want to be a focused person. You have to start focusing. If you want to thrive, you want to do well in school, if you want to do well in business, if you want to do well in everything, all aspects in life, focus. It doesn't mean what you do or how you do it, but at the end of the day, your results are gonna be different from the other person who doesn't focus. So I'm just gonna be this is gonna be focused show. So we're gonna be here until the end, until we decide, we're quitting from this podcast. But until then, we're just gonna be here talking about focus. For today, I decided to start this episode with a whole session of just talking about, focusing on yourself. And it's just easy. So, to the first question, why is it important to focus on yourself? It's just simple. If you want to do really well in what you do, you just need to focus. Like, focus is the ultimate. It just helps you find balance, what you do. You are able to, you can recharge, you can reflect on yourself, your goals, and then your values, set your goals right. That is ultimately the most important thing you can do. Setting your priorities and your goals right. Number one, for a thriving person, for a thriving individual. I have just learned personally, for me to succeed, I have to set my priorities and values right. It's the only thing that makes, you are a better person, you are a better individual, and it's just exciting knowing that I am able to set my goals and my value and just stick to them as a person. Yeah, I stick to them sometimes. So you just have to recharge what you're doing. By prioritizing yourself, you become better. You're always better when you just prioritizing yourself, and it's just much easier because it just makes you equipped to handle more challenges. Just makes you a better person. So more reasons you should focus on yourself. Just focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. I would usually say, if you focus on yourself, you're giving yourself love, and self-love is the key to being happy. Question number two. Common obstacles people face when trying to focus on themselves and how to overcome them. Number one, guilt. Yeah, because no, I've just decided to focus on myself. That means I'm gonna leave everything aside. Like, stay on that, stay on that, stay on that side, and you have to stay where you are. So this is what we usually feel guilt. Like, I'm just leaving the whole thing, like a lot of people behind, and I'm now giving me time, and that is when we just get ourselves to feeling guilt. Why are you feeling guilt? Why? Another thing that will just make you feel guilt, I think, is social expectation. There's a lot. There's a lot of social expectations that comes from, you know. Oh yes, now you have just focused on yourself. You want to see the results. You know what? You decided you want to take your time, so we want to see the results. People are on your case, baby girl. What have you been doing? You have been having your you time. Where is it? Hmm? Where is the outcome? Where is the outcome? So that is what usually make people, feel. Hmm, should I really focus on myself? Should I give myself this time? Should I, you know, just focus on my goals? Like, strictly forward. Is this gonna be me and my goals? I'm gonna be giving my goals, my priorities, everything, you and your priorities time. What I'm gonna tell you is this: just don't be guilty, don't be gritty, don't be guilty, don't be gritty, don't be gritty. If you just decided to take your you time and focus on yourself, you'll be rewarded later. The reward doesn't come like boom, here we are. This is us for focusing on yourself. No, it may take a year, months, 2 years, just focusing on your goal, focusing on your values. Like, this is what I want to do. For example, I want to start a business. I don't have that capital to start a business immediately, but I can start saving. you know if you just focus on that goal of starting a business, and it's just you're just taking your time, girl, it's gonna come, it's gonna be there, whether it takes 2 months, whether it takes a year, whether it takes 2 years. At the end of the day, focusing on that one goal will give you, the advantage. At the end of the day, you're gonna start your own business. At the end of the day, you're gonna start what you love. So what I'm gonna say again: focus on yourself. Social expectations shouldn't and should never. They actually do. They do. They do. So social expectations shouldn't just, be your place of not focusing on yourself. Just do it. It's just for you. Personally, I'm gonna tell you what I do. I've just decided to focus on my goal, which is I'm gonna be showing up every day, every time, just showing up on these episodes. I'm just gonna be doing episodes after episodes. So this is gonna be me. This is gonna be us. This is gonna be us starting a whole lot of focus on ourselves, focus on God things. So yeah. So I've just said what are the challenges that you face? What are the challenges when you're trying to focus on yourself? Social constraints, and you just feel guilt. There's always time constraints. It's really important for you to focus on yourself. So it's okay to prioritize yourself. You have to set goals, set your priorities right. It's just easier when you're just doing the whole thing is just, it's more amazing when just doing the whole practical thing. You are yourself, you're just doing what you love to do, you're just doing what you want to be doing. You're just giving yourself self-love, self-care, and it just settles your mind, just makes you feel at ease, just makes you like you become a better human being, you become a better self, you become an easy person, you become like a, an all round person who is more calmer, more engaging, who is, self cautious, who is it's so easy to reflect on yourself. When you focus on yourself, you can meditate about some things, you are able to make some decisions with a sound mind, because there's, you're focusing on yourself, entirely focusing on you, so it's just easier to focus on yourself. And as much as there's social expectation that comes when you've just decided to focus on yourself, it's okay. Do not feel the guilt, do not feel the urge to please anyone, do not feel the urge to be, to say, oh, I want to do this, oh, I want to do this, because this is what society expects. This is your life, this is who you are gonna be tomorrow, this is your future. So focusing on yourself is just simply giving yourself the details that you need to thrive, to be self-aware, to be self-determined, so you have the drive, the motive, you have purpose, you have reasons that are driving you to do what you wanna achieve at the end of the day. So it's okay, to just motivate yourself, to just focus on yourself, on the things that you want to do. So at the end of the day, you are gonna be entitled to the whole decisions that are made in your life. At the end of the day, you are gonna be responsible for your own future. You are gonna be responsible for what happens to you in, like the things that are just gonna be happening because you chose not to focus on yourself. You're gonna be answerable to them. So if you're a student focusing on, on your studies, it's not like an option. It's not like you have any priorities that you want to set right. When you're in campus, the only thing that you can do is just really study and, work hard. And if you're like a smart guy, you can start a small side hustle business. But if you've gotten the chance, you're in campus, you are in college, you are in just a learning institution, you are able to, you can achieve a skill, you can learn, you can get a qualification of something that you're doing. It's okay to just focus on that. You know what? Get the results. At the end of the day, we just told you just gonna have that qualification and then end up not getting a job. But you do not know where your luck is at. So if yours is just gonna be at studying, you have to study. You have to put in the extra effort. You have to put in the thrive and the zeal that you need to thrive in those, in those 3 semesters, in those all 2 semesters in a year, all the 4 years that you are in school. You have to put extra effort. You know what? You just have to be positive about it. At the end of the day, you do not know where your luck comes from. Maybe your luck's in the books. Maybe your luck is, in the small business that you're gonna start while you're in campus, and they're just gonna thrive. It's just gonna be do well. So that's what we usually say. If you are in campus and you've been given the chance to, to be in school, study. Just work hard. That is my opinion. Personally, I'd say that is my opinion. I believe someone else can agree with me that if you have the chance, if you have the resources, just utilize the resources. Just make sure like everything is just, running smoothly, because you do not know when that chance will just slip off the fingers and it's gone. You don't know whether you're just gonna start that business and then it's just gonna be thriving for you. So if you're in campus, you just have study hard. I know people who started a business when we were in school, and then they just thriving, and we were like, I should have started that business. I should have started that business long time ago. But here we are. We're starting and we're heading somewhere also. So that is what I'm just gonna say about that. So at the end of the day, focus is key. So another thing is, if you're working in an office or in an organization, or you're just working somewhere, and then you can just, you know what, you can just have a goal, learn a skill, learning a skill that you know what, you are the only person in that office who can offer that skill. The people who can offer it, but they cannot offer it as good as you can do it. So that is what you just have to do, advance your skill. If you're just gonna be good at Excel, for example, you have to be like the pro in that Excel, in that organization. You have to be like you know, the most amazing and outstanding performer in that organization. That way you'll be still needed, like you'll be still valuable in that organization. You'll be like thriving in that organization. You'll be making like a footprints. You're just leaving footprints of your work, of your dedication, of your time, and the quality things that you do as a person. So what I'm just saying in short is that focus, 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 focus. I'm just gonna be saying this. Focusing is the most, I don't know, is the thrive, you know. You know, if you're just focusing on something, that means uh, you're putting in effort, you're putting in your confidence in that, you're putting in your time, you're putting in your, you might be putting in resources, all that. It just takes like a whole your time, your everything, to be focused on that goal. So it doesn't come easy, it doesn't get smoother in any manner. It might be harder, it might be, you know, challenging at some time, but at the end of the day, we all have to be, you know, create an impact, be different, get a whole goal ahead of us for us to see the outcome. We're looking for the outcome at the end of the day for all of us. So you should be focused. I'm focused. So that is what I'm gonna say. Focus, 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 focus. Another question that I have here is uh what is the role of self-reflection in focusing? I think I've already answered this. So if you're able to self-reflect, like, this is what I should be doing, this is what I should, you know, these are the things that I have done. I've initially done like this and this mistake, so I'm just gonna be doing let me do something different, let me do something enticing, let me just do something which is unique, let me try something out. I've already done this mistake in the past experience, I'm not gonna repeat that same mistake again. When you reflect on yourself, this just comes to mind, makes it easy for you to just set your priorities right, set your goals right, set everything into place, and it's just easier, it's just amazing when you're reflected on yourself, and like mind is relaxed, your whole body is just in a position where you can handle things with ease, you can just do things the easy way. So as I said, reflecting yourself is really important, because your mind is sound, you're able to make the right decision. Decision making, it's really a tough thing to do, because you might do the decision which is right, or you might do the decision which is wrong, and then it will just impact your life. You might make a decision which will impact others positively or negatively. So decision making is really a challenging step, which needs knowledge, which needs time, which needs a lot of I'm gonna say like opinions. if you want to make a decision about something, let's say I want to start a business, um and I'm not sure which kind of business I want to thrive in. I know that I'm good in I can run a business. I can bring in customers. I can have like a good customer relation. I can mm, do good marketing. But now the problem is I want to just start this business. I have to get into people who are already into the business, get advice from them. Like, how do you go about this? So that is, at the end of the day, their response or their advice will impact my decision positively or negatively. So decision making just requires a lot of input. For one you have to put a lot of advice. You have to do a lot of research. You have to set the standards. Is it gonna be like a good purpose for the future, and where you are at the moment, is this gonna be something which is gonna be thriving you through? So as I said, welcome to another really amazing session. So this is gonna be the end of this session. It was really nice engaging with you guys. So see you on my next episode, where we're just gonna be talking about all things that matter. See you.